Hello again. Kemi Badenoch has thrown her two pedals into the debate about burqas, and I have an idea that others will try to keep this particular pot boiling. Since a video I made on the subject the other day has been misunderstood, I thought I would explain the nature of the current debate in simple terms, so that even the meanest intelligence will be able to grasp what this is all about. Commenting here yesterday, some fool remarked that I had said that I was opposed to face coverings like the burqa, and since I said nothing of the kind, I thought I should set the case out clearly. After the newest Reform MP suggested that burqas should be banned, a young Liberal MP, Joshua Reynolds, said, "There's nothing British about the government telling you what you can and can't wear." Although he did not realise it, this fellow was drawing attention to a strange position in law where two identical choices on similar subjects and courses of action can lead to very different outcomes. We are in this country, all of us free to choose both our religion and our political allegiance. The state should have nothing to say about either because these are free choices. I can choose to be a communist or I can choose to be a conservative. I can support the Labour Party or I can vote Reform. In the same way, I can choose to be a Christian or I can choose to be a Muslim. I could be a follower of the Hare Krishna people or I could convert and become Jewish. There is no legal penalty for choosing to adhere to any political party or religion. I can, if I wish, wear a costume or uniform to indicate my devotion to a particular religion. Nuns wear uniforms of this kind, as do priests and, say, devotees of the Hare Krishna movement. Some Muslims wear particular clothing to indicate that they are very devout. All this is absolutely legal in Britain, and few people care who wears what to signify which religion they follow. However, for almost a century, doing the same thing to indicate loyalty to a political cause can lead to your ending up in prison. If socialists, for example, decided to indicate publicly their political leaning by all wearing, say, red shirts and black trousers, then this would be a criminal offence. This is because the 1936 Public Order Act, to which I give a link in the description to this video, specifically makes the wearing of uniforms in connection with political objects illegal. The concept of what actually is a uniform is very vague, and I remember in 1974 some IRA supporters were convicted of this offence in London. That they went on a protest march and they'd worn black berets and dark glasses. Well, that was enough to count as a uniform legally, and they were arrested and fined. These men may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. I find this to be something of an anomaly. I can choose to show loyalty to any religion I please by wearing special clothing which amounts to a uniform. As I say, both nuns and Hare Krishna disciples do this. But if I wear a certain kind of hat to show my sympathy for a political cause, I can be sent to prison. I'm not saying that the burqa should be banned, of course. What I am saying is that if we accept that it is illegal for people to wear black berets and dark glasses, and we arrest them for doing so, then I can't see any difference at all between that and possibly arresting people for wearing burqas. It is a precisely similar case.